This is one of the holding sites. Technically, hypothetically speaking, an individual should not be spending more than 2 to 3 hours here, but a lot of these people have ended up spending 2 to 3 days, and I can tell you it is bitterly cold right now, but there have been a few small improvements. All of these tents that you see did not exist here earlier in the day. They were just brought out by a bunch of volunteers, along with very vital things at this stage like blankets, clothing for the children, warmer jackets, hoodies, and you also have food assistance set up over there. Now, people earlier in the day, though, were so angry at having to wait out in these conditions with little to no shelter that they actually tried to push through the police. They failed to do so, but they were so frustrated. It really shows their level of determination to just want to keep going. You also have some medical aid that has been brought in. A lot of medicines to do with colds, fevers. The children especially are getting very, very sick because the temperatures do drop quite significantly at night. And then they're also treating a lot of foot injuries, things like blisters and sores, because so many of these people that are making this very long and difficult trek, they're not doing it in the right shoes. And a lot of times, Anna, they end up walking 7 to 8 hours. Another thing as well is that we finally saw UNHCR representatives on site here, and they are telling us that they are now going to be building, they hope, in the next few days, some sort of a shelter. And suffice to say that those kinds of small improvements to the conditions that these refugees are being subjected to along the way, they are very, very much needed.
I'm curious because I know you've been talking with a lot of these refugees over the past several weeks, and I imagine they're living kind of day by day, but what is their end game, or where is their end game?
Well, a lot of them want to end up in Western Europe, and a bulk of them do want to end up in Germany for a number of reasons. Either they have relatives there, or first and foremost, because they do realize that Germany, at least is a nation that has said that it will welcome them. These are people who left the war zones of Syria, Iraq, and Afghanistan. The vast majority of those who you see out here did not leave their homes because they had a choice. They left their homes because they believed that if they or their children stayed back in their homelands, they would have ended up dead anyway. So why not take the risk and bring them here to Europe? They are people who have lost everything. Some, if they're lucky, carry a little token with them that reminds them of home, but most really come with nothing, or they lose what possessions they have along the way. And all they're really looking for is a future, any sort of future, because basic opportunities like making a living, getting an education, having a dignified life where human rights are respected, those aren't things that exist for them back in their homelands. What they're doing is hoping to find them in Europe.